We got Cell Max, the winner card. Your boy C-Rod won first place, and I got myself a bunch of pre-release packs, guys. I am so darn hype, and I did it all with the guy, boom, Son Goku and Vegeta, tag team from hell. Now this is one of the most busted decks that Bandai has made in a minute. Holy cow, this deck is so good, and that's why I've been able to win. And we got the Son Goku leader. Now let me tell you what he does on Awaken. You're able to throw out your pretty much blue and yellow Saiyans as active energy, and on top of that, you're also able to search for any Saiyan, take your lives, and awaken if you are at 5 lives or less. You draw 2 cards, and then you turn into Goku and Vegeta. Now, same thing, you're able to throw out your dual color Saiyan cards as energy. When he attacks, you're able to draw 1 card and take your life. Plus, he could also remove a card and draw a card if you pay 1 energy. He's a very, very strong leader. So in order to understand this deck, you gotta understand the Z deck. And you know what? To celebrate the hype of Goku and Vegeta and getting that first place, we're gonna be auctioning out, we thought hard and long, we're gonna auction out the Super Saiyan Gogeta God Rare Mint Fresh to 1 lucky super player. Just shoot through on our whatnot, get $15 for free, because not only do we have the winner stamp card and all these crazy booster boxes, we're gonna be also throwing this guy in the lot, and everybody that comes by is gonna be getting a free SR who participates. Now that's hype, guys. Now let me show you the Z deck. Now the Z deck is what you need to know to play this deck. So first things first, we got the Soul Punisher. Now the Soul Punisher, guys, is huge. You're able to bring it out for just 1 energy and 1 Z energy, and this guy is able to activate Aegis from the drop by sending them to the warp. And that's so good because Aegis lets you restand your energy, and the whole deck revolves around that keyword skill. Plus, you're also able to activate battle, give your Z leader 30k power and triple strike to go for game. So busted. I'm actually running 2 of these because I like to do that 30k triple strike more than 1 time. That is my beast-like 2 Z extra cards. And then, of course, we're also playing the Beerus in here. Now, this Beerus is able to remove cards when it attacks and remove barrier cards when you pay 2 energies. Then we also have Janemba in here. This guy is also able to come out for 1 if you have a Z extra, which we will be running that Soul Punisher card. Plus, it's also able to remove a card on the field, plus restand your energy. Then we got Cell that's able to do a critical hit, attack, triple strike if you absorb enough of your opponent's cards, because it also clears the field. This card is so good. And just in case you have an opponent playing with a big hand, we also have Son Goku, Stronger Together from the new Dragon Ball Superhero movie. And this guy is able to remove your opponent's cards, dropping them down to only 10 cards in hand. And then, of course, the Z Awaken, which is the bread and butter of the deck. Once you're at 3 lives, and in this deck, you want to take your lives down to 3 so you could have him out. He's a 20k beater. He draws, and whenever you bring out a Union card, you're able to remove a card from your opponent's side and draw a card. And you're able to switch your energies back up to active mode by warping cards from the drop. This is so darn busted. That's the Z deck lineup. So the main card you need to know about is this card, and then you will be winning just like us super players out here. That's why we got you guys covered. Now the first card in the deck that we are running is the super beast-like Son Goku. This guy is able to come out for 1 energy. If it's yellow, you draw a card or turn 1 play, and then if you send him from the drop to the warp, you're also able to search out a Vegeta. And that is so good to cycle through your deck. And guess what? We are running 4 of these Vegetas. Now this Vegeta is so good too. It does the same thing as Goku. You play it out for 1, you draw a card, and when it's sent from the drop to the warp, you're able to search out a Goku. And guess what? You can search out the Goku that searches out the Vegeta, and vice versa, to always be able to fuse into everybody's favorite Deku, the Chubby Master. Now this guy's able to come out, it gains barrier, so it's not going to be able to be removed easily. And on top of that, it has Aegis, which is the whole point of the deck. and that's why you want to have this Z extra card, because this card lets you activate Aegis from the drop. And guess what? When you fuse a Goku and Vegeta from your hand, you place them in the drop, and then when you activate Aegis, this guy's able to get you the Goku and Vegeta from the warp back into the hand and into the deck to cycle them out forever. That is busted. Definitely got to run 4 of these. So darn good. Next up on the list, we have 4 Vegetas. Same thing. This guy is used to fuse the Veku or a Gogeta, and then when this card is sent from the drop to the warp, you're able to bring him out for 1 energy. He's a 15k beater when he's on the field, and he removes a 4 cost or less on your opponent's side. So darn good with that Aegis ability, and that Soul Punisher's the extra card. Then we have 4 of the Super Saiyan 2 Son Goku. Does the same thing as the Vegeta. When it's sent from the drop to the warp with the Aegis, you're able to bring him out for 1 yellow energy. He's a blocker, he gains 15k, but this guy, instead of removing a card, he switches a card to rest mode. This guy is so darn good, and you could fuse all of these for the Veku. Since we're playing dual color, we're going to be playing the dual color Zamasu, which could also be thrown in active mode. It's a counterplay, so instead of your opponent bringing out a card, you can pay 2 energies, and since you have Aegis and you restand your energies with that ability, you're able to bring this card out easily and bounce that card from ever being played. Plus, it draws you a card and rests a card. One of my secret spices in the deck that was taking so many wins. Love that card. Then we are running 4 of the best card in the deck, in my opinion, which is the Goku. It comes out for 2 energies. If you have 3 or more energies, you draw a card, and you can play this card out. And on top of that, it's a double strike deflect, so it's coming out no matter what. Plus, when it's played, you remove a card from your opponent's side of the field as well. This card is so darn good. You must run 4 of those. It's a double strike 25k beater. And we also have the Mass Saiyan. So the Mass Saiyan is so darn good because of the fact that it's able to come out for free, no energy required. All you got to do is have 6 cards in the drop, and guess what? You discard so many cards, you're going to have that overwhelm. You're going to be able to bring this card out, and he warps up to a total cost of 6. So you can warp 4 cards if they all tally 6. And it's a 25k beater to go for a game. Now, one of the beast-like boss moves, this is the boss card of the deck, of course. It comes out, and it's able to deflect, double strike, blocker. You draw 2 cards when you fuse. It also works well when your leader is Z awakened. And on top of that, it's also able to block and restand when you activate its Aegis, because it's another card that has Aegis. 35k beater blocker, unremovable card. Yes, that's what you want to run to finish off your foe. Then for the super combos, I went with a 2-2 split. I went with 2 Zamasus because this card caught so many people off guard, guys. You combo it and you can switch one of your opponent's cards to rest mode, a battle card, or a leader, and they are stuck sometimes after they get shown with this. And we got, of course, Great Saiyan Man. Since we are playing dual color, I can run other busted super combos. And so I went with the Great Saiyan Man. Pretty darn good. Just 10k boost, draw a card. Then my beautiful Ultra Instinct Kamehameha comes in so clutch. 15k power boost for 1 energy. You draw a card if you use it during your turn, or if you use it during your opponent's turn, you switch your energy back to active mode. So darn clutch, especially since you switch your energies up back to active with Aegis. You're going to be able to push with that or defend. And then we went with the Realm of the Gods. I ran 2 of these Realm of the Gods. Now this card is able to get you a power boost, 10k boost, and you're able to remove one of your opponent's cards if you use it during your turn, or if they attack you, you get a 10k boost and draw a card. And this is so good because you do have Aegis, so you restand your energy, so you're going to be able to get that 10k boost. Then we have Desperate Measures. I got the 2020 stamp. You know, 2020 was a heck of a year, but I'm pretty proud to own this card. Now this card, if your opponent brings out a card that's 2 cost or less, you pay 1 blue energy, and that card is not coming out anymore. So darn clutch to stop floodgates. Beautiful card. Then our negate, we are running 4 of Dimension Magic, guys. This is like the best card in the blues. It negates and you restand 2 energies. So darn simple, yet so darn strong. You could also take a life to activate it. Then we have 3 Sensu Beans, sorry. 3 Sensu Beans. I was running 4, but 3 is a perfect number right now since they did errata it. Whenever you use it, you get 2 energies up and 5k boost for the turn. And since your leader is already 20,000 when he's Z awakened, you have a 20k, 25k boss Z leader just sitting there. Then we got Kefla. I needed some more boss cards in here, and Kefla is a dual color Saiyan. You can throw it out as active energy, as double strike blocker. It comes out for 3. Since you have Aegis, you will have those 3 disposable for that arrival. And it's also able to remove a card from the field, ignoring barrier. Plus, it could gain dual attack, so it's a dual attack, double strike blocker. This girl is beast. Running 2 of those. Then, to stop your opponent from negating too much, you have a counter. You can counter their counter so the negate never goes through. You get a 30k beater that removes a card on the field. It's triple strike, draws a card, and it's just nuts. A very good card. And the last card in the deck that I run is, of course, Gogeta, the main man. That's why we're running the God Rare. We're going to run it through. If you guys want to shoot through, get $15 for free. Everybody's going to get an SR who participates. We got Gogeta. Now this Gogeta right here, what it's able to do, it comes out for 1 energy. It's not able to be removed from the field with abilities. So this guy is not leaving the field. 40k 1 drop that removes a card from your opponent's hand every single time you activate Aegis. And he restands your energy with that Aegis. Plus, when you restand a card with an ability, you could also switch a card your opponent has to rest mode. Wow, 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 wow. This guy, as soon as you slap it on, you pretty much win. And there you have it, guys. That is my first place winning deck. Definitely stop by. We're going to auction out the Gogeta. We're going to have some boxes, and we're going to have the winner stamp. And like we always say, y'all stay Supah. Peace out, guys.